Hey guys, it is me. I am back. Sorry I did a video today rather than Monday. I figured I'd wait until today when I did my second beta before I gave an update so there was a little more to talk about. So in my last video I was 5 days past 5-day transfer and I had gotten my first positive pregnancy test, or two, that morning. Lo and behold, I tested every single day after that, twice a day until the day of my beta, which was Monday. And thankfully they were getting darker. I did learn that I test better in the late afternoon or evening than I do with my first morning. So I was worried there for a few times before I caught on to that. So I also started to get symptoms after I posted that video too. I was in a lot of pain. I was having, shortness of breath, dizziness, like severe abdominal pain, and nausea that lasted all day. Absolutely all day. Like, I would think I would crave something like a salad or something, and I would try to eat it, and I wouldn't even be able to finish it because it was just so bad. So Monday when I went in there, I think I was going into my third day of feeling like that. I said something, so they did an ultrasound, and sure enough, everything's really swollen in there, and I do have some fluid behind my uterus as well. So she told me to definitely go home, take it easy, drink Gatorade. I hadn't been drinking Gatorade because I honestly feel like Gatorade's not the best thing to be drinking when I'm pregnant, so I hadn't been drinking that. I drink pomegranate juice every day. So, I live off of that. That and water. I drink almost a gallon of water every day, too. That's another sign, too. I was drinking so much water, and I was going to the restroom frequently, like every 3 hours. However, it was like I was dehydrated as far as looks. So I said something about that. And I didn't end up buying more Gatorade. Instead, I got coconut water to drink instead. And they also prescribed me Zofran, but I have not taken it yet because I'd rather absolutely only have to take it if I absolutely have to. So yesterday, I didn't tell you my number. Sorry. My number on Monday was 176. And I was so happy. Obviously, I know there's a lot of people that have much higher numbers than me that are expecting multiples, but I am okay with 176. I was elated. It was the perfect number to hear. Absolutely amazing. Going into Tuesday, which was yesterday, not so amazing. I really don't know what happened. Like if I had a bad dream that just put me in the mood I was in. But I was a mixture between cranky and one big ball of anxiety. I was a hot mess yesterday. I woke up, I was immediately not in the best of spirits. I was freaking out all day yesterday, telling myself, this isn't real. Like, this isn't real. You're fooling yourselves. Don't get excited. A lot can happen. You haven't tested today. How do you know, things haven't already started to happen? Your numbers could be dropping, and you don't even know it. I tested. Go figure it was positive. But I read, so much into it. I'm like, okay, that line's not as dark as it was the day before. My husband says it was darker, but I'm sitting there arguing with myself on whether the line was darker or not. Just paranoid about, my numbers and if they're going to double. I don't know. But by the end of the evening, thankfully, I came across something I definitely needed to see, and I think it was a sign. By the end of the night, I felt a lot better. It was something like, worrying isn't going to change the outcome of anything or stop the bad things from happening in your life, but rather prevent you from enjoying the good. And that's totally true. And I needed to see that. And I felt much better. I mean, granted, obviously not all my nerves were magically taken away, but I felt a lot better. So I went to bed pretty early because I had to get up this morning and I wanted today to come quicker. Pretty nervous all morning. Or I guess only the few hours that it was before my blood draw. The nurses asked, how I was feeling since the last time I was in there. I was in a lot of pain. I felt normal, and I think that's another thing that freaked me out. I felt completely normal. But they're like, you have nothing to worry about. Don't freak yourself out. My thyroid also came back because I had them check that Monday, and I was freaked out about that because it went from a 0.8 the last time I had it checked to a 4.7. I about died when they told me that because they want it obviously below a 2.5, and the highest I've ever been was a 2.9, and they, obviously it was high enough where I kept having to cancel my cycles. And I know how crucial your thyroid levels are, in pregnancy, especially the first trimester when everything is so crucial. So I was freaking out about that, and I think, obviously add that factor into everything as far as why I was freaking out yesterday. And I told them, that's one of the reasons why I was freaked out this morning, and they're like, don't worry about it. It happens with pregnancy. As long as you're on meds to maintain it, don't worry. And, I am on meds, and they upped my meds. So that's really all we can do. Thankfully, they got back pretty quickly today as well. My second beta number was 469. So it more than doubled. I am absolutely pleased. I started crying when she called and told me the number. Well, the first thing she said was, do not stress out. And so I immediately started crying because I knew, okay, I can breathe a little easier. She said, your number is 469. And so we sat there and chit-chatted for a little bit. And her and I are both on the same page, and we both think it's only one baby in there, and we both just think it's a girl. I don't know why I think that, and I don't know why she thinks that, but we just think that. So, yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I don't have another beta until next Wednesday. That's just how my clinic does it. But sorry, I'm having the hiccups. I've been craving a lot of vinegary foods, and I just had a sub with oil and vinegar on it. So I'm having the hiccups and just, I don't know, that weird, I don't know. But yeah, I have my ultrasound on the 17th of March, which is St. Patrick's Day. I hope that's lucky. I'm excited. I feel like it's never going to get here. I am hoping that I can rest a little easier, and I feel like I will. Now that I've had my second beta, I've seen it's more than doubled, and everything will be okay. I mean, I really obviously have no choice but to just take it day by day and just hope and pray that everything is going to continue to go like it already has. So keep your fingers and toes crossed for me. Pray for me if you pray. I will greatly appreciate it. And I just want to thank you guys for the wonderful support you all have been. You guys are some of the best people. I've gotten some of the most sweetest, kind, wonderful messages over the past few days from you guys. And it just melts my heart. I am so blessed to know every single one of you guys. I will update when I can. I don't know how soon it'll be since I don't have another beta for a week, and then I won't have my ultrasound until the 17th. But I guess if anything major happens, I'll definitely hop on and let you guys know. And I'm sorry if I rambled. I'm just so excited. I'm still kind of in denial, this can't really be happening. It's too good to be true. It's a dream come true. So yeah. I am going to have a November baby at this point. Oh my God. All right. I am thinking of each and every one of you. I know there are a few of you going through some major stuff within these next few days, and I'm praying for good results. and definitely looking forward to your updates. Bye.